So welcome back everyone to our 28-day challenge following the 28 processes from the book The Magic. We are halfway through. It's day 14 today. If you have made it thus far, well done. You know, discipline, that's all about self-love. It's all about investing in feeling good. It's all about putting the time into designing the life that you want. So it's totally admirable, and give yourself a little pat on your back today. How's everybody's results going? I am getting some amazing things happen, even ideas, and my mindset is just, everything's great right now. One girl who is following the processes, her rent has been reduced. Like, when do you ever hear that happen, right? So keep at it, keep showing up, and the results will be coming your way in abundance. Today is all about having a magical day. And the first quote is by Deepak Chopra, and he says, "Intentions compressed into words enfold magic power." I like that. To see and experience the most magical day of your life, you can be grateful for your whole day before you live it. Now, as a hypnotherapist as well, and just like a brain trainer, I constantly play with the idea of mental rehearsal, because once your brain sees that day before it's happened, the chances are ridiculously increased that that's how it's going to go for you. So I'm constantly visualizing my clients leaving with smiles on their faces and just people's lives changing left, right and centre. I'm visualizing me walking into places, feeling good, looking great. There's so much to be said for rehearsing your day before it happens. To have a magical day, you simply think through your plans for the day and say the magic words, "Thank you," for each one going well before you've lived it, because we're used to rehearsing, catastrophizing the future and just, you know, self-torturing ourselves about things that haven't happened, probably never will happen, and, you know, it never leads to anything positive. It's the easiest thing to do and it only takes a few minutes, but the difference it can make in your day is incredible. Being grateful for your day beforehand creates a magical day through the law of attraction. When you give thanks for the experiences in your day going well, you must receive back experiences going well. And now, I am not saying I'm a saint that does this every day, but just this reminder, it's going to get me back doing it as much as it's possible, you know, remembering to do it as well. If you don't believe you have the power to affect the circumstances of your day so dramatically, think about a time when you woke up grumpy or in a bad mood. You went off into your day and one thing after another went wrong, until by the end of the day you were exclaiming that you had a hell of a bad day, as though the bad day happened by accident. Well, the only reason you had a bad day was because you took your bad mood from your morning with you, and it was your bad mood that was the cause of one thing after another going wrong. This reminds me of perhaps someone who comes in with depression. It's like they've got a pair of glasses on, the depression glasses, and they can look through their whole past and only notice the depressing things. They will not remember that they laughed 4 days ago. They will not remember their grandchild being born and how that made them feel, because they've got the depression glasses on. That's what that reminds me of there. Even waking up in a bad mood doesn't happen by accident, because it means that you went to sleep thinking negatively about something, perhaps without realising it. And I think that's another point I'd like to make. Most of this stuff is unconscious. You're not doing it in purpose. You know, it's unconscious, and it's important that we go in and start to put these new programs in its place. I've got a thing about people who dream, like, and have like horrible dreams, generally tend to catastrophize and worry and do a lot of negative thinking throughout the day, or binge watch scary stuff like murders, and that to me makes complete sense how they end up going and having nightmares, right? I've never researched it, it's just my theory from what I've seen happen over the course of the years. So, right, it's the very reason why you're doing the magic rock practice last thing at night, to ensure that you go to sleep thinking good thoughts. I'm telling you something right now, that wee technique in itself, I believe there's science that practicing gratitude at night time and rehearsing that is life changing, so keep that up. The magic rock practice last thing at night, to ensure that you go to sleep thinking good thoughts. The magic rock practice at night combined with count your blessings every morning sets your good mood at night and in the morning, and they guarantee that you are feeling good before you go off into your day. To have a magical day, you need to feel good. I don't know of anything other than gratitude that guarantees to put you in a good mood almost instantly. Whatever your plans are for the day to day, whether it's travelling, meeting, projects, lunch, exercise, dropping off stuff, playing a sport, meeting a friend, yoga, cleaning your house, school, going shopping, you get your groceries, turn today into a magic day by saying the magic words thank you for each plan going well before you live it. If you're a person who writes daily lists of things you need to do, then you can go through your daily list and be grateful for each one having gone so well. Whether you do this magical practice in your mind or on paper, the most important thing is that you feel the result of each plan or activity was the best it could have possibly been. When you use gratitude ahead of time, to have a magical day, it wipes out unexpected problems or difficulties before they happen. The more you use this magical practice, the better your days will become. And from the smallest things to the important things, everything starts going well in your life. The bumpy days smooth out, and instead of frustrating or troublesome things happening in your days start to have a magical flow about them, and things seem to magically go your way with less effort, no worry, no stress, and far more joy. When I first began to use gratitude to have a magical day, I chose to give thanks ahead of time for the events in my day that I didn't enjoy doing very much. Clever girl. One of those things was going to the supermarket. At the beginning of the day, I said the magic words, thank you for the easy trip to the supermarket. I had no idea how a trip to the supermarket could be easy and joyful, but I felt as much gratitude for that outcome as I could. The result of gratitude's magical power was that I got a parking space right at the door. I then ran into two friends, one friend I hadn't seen for a long time, and we got together for lunch after shopping. The second friend I ran into told me about an amazing, inexpensive house cleaner, which was something I had been dreaming of having. As I did my supermarket shopping, wherever I looked, what I needed was magically in front of my eyes. Everything was in stock on the shelves, one item after another was on special, and as I approached the checkout, after doing my shopping in record time, a new aisle opened, and the checkout person signalled me to them. As the checkout person was putting my items through the register, out of the blue she asked, "Do you need any batteries?" It was the one item I had forgot to buy. My trip to the supermarket was beyond easy and joyful. It was downright magical. I love that. It only takes a few minutes in the morning to use gratitude to have a magical day by giving thanks for the events in your day ahead of time. But this one practice alone will change the entire way your day unfolds. To have a magical day when you wake up to the new day, either before you get out of bed or while you're showering or getting dressed, think about your plans for the day and give thanks for each one going brilliantly well. Make sure you do this magical practice at the beginning of your day and in one session. In your mind, work your way through the plans you have for the morning, afternoon and evening until bedtime. With each plan or event, say the magic words and imagine that you're saying thank you at the end of the day and you're immensely grateful because it did go brilliantly well. You can use as many superlatives, I don't know what that means, as you like to help you feel more grateful. Thank you for the incredibly successful meeting. It's another word for words. Thank you for the amazing outcome with the phone call. Thank you for one of the best days ever at work. Thank you for the thrilling sports game. Thank you for the effortless and fun day of cleaning. Thank you for the relaxing day of travel. Thank you for the amazing energy from my exercise session. Thank you for the best family get-togethers we've ever had. The magical practice is more powerful if you can say the magic words thank you out loud for each experience. But if you are not in a position to say them out loud, then it's fine to say them in your mind. After you've finished using gratitude's magical power for every task and event in your day, end the practice by saying, and thank you for the great news coming to me today. Without fail, every single morning when I finish using gratitude to have a magical day, I give thanks for the great news coming to me that day. As a result, I've never received so much great news in my entire life. One week after another, one day after another, great news pours in. Each time I receive another piece of great news, I am especially grateful and excited because I know I used gratitude's magical power to bring it. And then even more great news continues to come in. If you want to receive more great news than you ever have before, then just follow in my footsteps. I will be. Magic practice number 4. In summary then, step 1, as always, counting your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. I don't know about you, but the more blessings I'm writing, the more they are less about material at all. They're all about an experience, a feeling, a quality of my own, or something like that isn't a physical thing. It's more a mental or a just feelings. Step 2, in the morning, work your way in your mind through your plans you have for the day and evening until bedtime. With each plan or event, say the magic words thank you for it having gone well. Imagine that you're saying thank you at the end of the day and you're immensely grateful because it went perfect. Step 3, after you've finished being grateful for all the plans in your day going brilliantly well, end this magical practice by saying, and thank you for the great news coming to me today. Step 4, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happens during the day. Guys, I am loving this book more and more every single day. It's so good, so positive, so uplifting, makes so much sense. So there you have it, 2 weeks in and we are halfway through. Congratulations, well done, and I'll see you all tomorrow for day 15. Bye.